It's funny, no one ever knows how to start one of those videos of like, how do you begin to talk about something? And it's a tough one. How do I convince you to speak up for civil injustice, human rights, anything like that? Like, what does it take to get you fired up? To get you going. I'm not saying take on George Floyd cause or Trayvon Martin cause, or let's not even put a name on it. Let's just focus on the actual disease itself. Civil rights, human rights, civil injustices, things like that. What I've learned, I've created a way for people to prove themselves, not even prove, to show support. To show support for injustices that are taking place, specifically right now in the black community. Because if you don't think there ain't anything going on, then you don't want to see it, nor are you in a bubble. Do you live in a position where you don't have to see this kind of thing? And if it is, great, I applaud you. If you don't know, I own a charity, nonprofit charity for children and veterans, and we do a lot for underprivileged children, a lot. And when we do that, we find out that about 70 to 85% of our people that we're helping tend to be black children. And doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But like you get used to be like, I bet this is a black family we're about to help, and we see it, and it is. And the reason I mention is that me and my son and my charity members, we're in the trenches of these black communities, seeing a struggle that's there, that's real. And we're face to face with it. There's no hiding from it, from where the point of view that we're at. For an example, me and my son are literally in one of the worst neighborhoods in our city, passing out brown bag lunches to kids and things like that, because they were out, school wasn't going on and they weren't getting fed. And, so we're seeing it, when we're seeing the communities to come together and providing these things. And my point is that we're in it, so we see it. I'm not oblivious. I know everything that's going on. I see it. Like I said, I've seen the struggles that happen. I work with the people that tell me about the struggles, and it's real. And I'm just so interested to see why it's so hard to get Americans to see that there is a struggle, that it's real. And then why can't you, or why aren't you interested in getting involved in it? And so I made the signs, put it out in your yard. And let me tell you, it's moderately awkward to have the sign in your yard. I live in a nice white neighborhood. And the sign just sitting right out in my front yard. So it's pretty much me out there letting everybody know how the hell I feel. And I ain't changing a damn thing. I stand out there with my hands on my hips. But the thing is that after we put the sign up, we were like, man, there's people, people know. And exactly, that was literally the point of the sign, is that people know. And screw that, and I want them to know. I want them to know that I stand with people to fight against civil injustice, human rights, whatever the thing is you want to call it, but I won't stand for it. I have a son that I am teaching not to stand for it. He will be the leader of America one day. It might be a mayor, it might be a congressman, it might be a city official, but he's going to be a leader, and I will walk with him the entire way. He makes me better, I make him better, and we are proud to help the people that we do. So is it going to take, creating a sticker for your car? Is it going to take creating, a porch light or something like that? Is and that's the thing, is but you probably won't do it anyway. The black community will, though. The black community will be all about that stuff. They will They will get out there and they will shake flags and they'll go to the rallies and things like that. But the average American will turn a blind eye to civil injustices. And that's just so weird for me. It literally says that everybody has the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Like, and if that gets violated, there's a problem. There's a problem. And I literally struggle every day, and I lay in bed and I think to myself when I'm alone, like, what can I do as a leader in my community and in my country? What can I do as a leader that will make a difference? What can I do to fire them people up and get them to get on board with me? Because I can't grab you by the shirt and drag you to an area and say, now say it as injustices. But it's like, but it won't work. I need you to see the injustices for yourself and know that you do have the ability and the power to make a difference if you would, though. But, you know, I ask people to, you know, protest with me. I ask people to rally with me. You know, to do this. Let's lock arms and do this. Let's do the thing. And they literally have told me that they work too much, or they're busy, or they're tired. And I get that. And I totally do. And so, like, that's why I made the signs, so that I could find a way for you to protest in the littlest energy possible. But still, you wouldn't want to know the statistics of I keep up with the data from these sign sales, money, blah, 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 number, states, male, female. And you wouldn't like the numbers. It makes me irritated, the statistics that come from the donations we're getting from the signs. But anyway, that's another story. But it truly is that people don't know or care that there are injustices next door to their house or their friend down the road. It's just crazy to me. And this is just a rant, you know. I could go on all day, and I'm sure I'm going to make a better one. This was just more like a practice to just get me in the zone of making a really good video, but we'll figure this out. We're going to get there. Have a great day. Stay American.